5 coming in. We got NA League 2. We have DEIFY versus Legion here. This is going to be I want to say it's going to be a closer game because I believe Legion's undefeated and DEIFY's only lost once. So I'm hoping we can go into a tiebreaker. Sadly, I wasn't able to get, I kind of get the EU match time wrong, so I was an hour late, but that's okay. Sorry for Fix and NT, I believe, what I was trying to get. Again, sorry if you see this, but hopefully we can get everything going here, up and going. All right, there we go. We should be rock and rolling soon. So this is going to be the match rules. Again, at 770 tier 10, limited tanks. Oh, hold on, let me get that out of the way. Go back. There we go. Sorry, but 770 band tanks. We got Artie, Avery, Tarrant, the machine gun, tank to technodrome, licensed tanks, and newly released vehicles. But I don't think like it's just a reskin, so I don't think the patent's going to be a problem. There's some limited tanks now. We got one TD, one Chieftain, one E5, one E6, three Max Artillery, three of the same tank. Maps are right there. If I need to zoom in, I believe I can. And this is how everything should be. And we should be going off soon, and we are. From Legion, we have Chieftain, Super Conqueror, IS-7, Marat, Leopard 1, Manicore, and the Grill 15. From DEIFY, we have the MBT, the two IS-7s, Marat, the T95E6, Ryan Panzer, and the Grill 15. Let me just quickly go over. There is no T100 LTs or CSs allowed. We will not be seeing Cliff or Malinovka. Let's see, we have, it's going to be a what, 4-3 split? If they're doing this, these guys need to be playing safe, especially since they're sending a lot of tanks coming in from south here from DEIFY here. So Legion needs to be very careful. But they are playing, I want to say safe-ish. Now, yeah, they're using the rock. Just Leopard needs to get down a little bit. Rat does get spotted. So does the E6. Manicore does get spotted. It looks like he's not going to take any in return, and he gets safe. Looks like Manicore does finally get out unspotted. And here we're going to see, looks like they're going to send maybe the IS-7 down to the spot, but they do have Uncle Buck. Legion does, almost in the spot that he needs to be in to try to keep that IS-7. But all three medium tanks get spotted here. Marat takes one, bounces one. Stubble does get hit for 520, has the burn repair kit. He does get ammo wrecked. Marat's just going to go, and he actually bounces another shell. Manicore is probably going to get one into him, and he does. Looks like the Leopard does. Manicore does miss. Marat down to 1,000. Let's see if he tags him on the way out. Looks like he does not. But looks like they're already rotating Chieftain and Super Conqueror from Legion here. Let's see. Leopard does not take another one on the way out. Marat might take one. Looks like he's not going to get spotted, so he is now safe. Looks like the E6 and IS7s are in position. Let's see what happens here. So Uncle Buck is going down the middle here. They have no one covering this. The only one that can is the Grill 15. So this is going to be really good. Oh, he does get spotted. Looks like the MBT spots him. Takes one from 327 from, looks like the E6 or Ryan Panzer. Looks like the Murat is taking a lot of heavy fire here, going down to a 2-shot. E6 taking a little bit of damage too, but looks like the MBT is getting shot at by Uncle Buck here. And a big show from the Grill 15 into proximity here. Now he's down to a 1-shot. He's forced to get pushed in, but the Super Conqueror is probably about to poke up and take him out. Looks like he does not, but looks like the Grill 15 does take him out. So we have 30 seconds left on the timer. Looks like they did get the other IS-7. This guy needs to move up. Mr. Blue Rhino, if you're going to try to cap, you need them to over peak, because right now this guy is ripping you apart. You need to get where your other IS-7 is if you want this plan to work. But they are sending in the Leopard and the IS-7 in the back. Looks like L3GN is going to get taken out by either, looks like the Leopard from Legion here. Murat down, and he's reloading down to a 2-shot. He's probably about to get Leopard 1 or Manicore here. Both IS-7s about to get pushed in by Murat Super Conquerors Leopards. Blue Rhino's about to get taken out here. Does get taken out by Legion Chieftain. This Grill 15 needs to possibly get some damage in, but it's now like a 6,000 hit point differential here. Does finally take out Uncle Buck from the Grill 15 from Legion, but now it's a 1v6. Grill 15 down to a 2-shot, possibly 1-shot if the Grill hits him, and this is going to go up Legion 1-0. He does, yeah, the Grill does take him out. From DEIFY, we have Spicy Banana at the E6, 2,000 damage. We have your Trush, Grill 15, 1 kill, just shy of 2k as well. Damien at the IS-7, 4,000. Blue Rhino for IS-7, just shy of 1,000 as well. Donk Smasher, Murat, just shy of 800 with 1,100 assists. Proximity Goal with the MBT, 0 and 1,000 assists. And XGN with the Rhyme as well for 600 assists. From Legion, we have Intimidator with the Grill 15, 3 kills, 5,000 damage. Really good game out of him. Crippled Sanity with the Chieftain, 2 kills, 2,000 damage. Uncle Buck with the I-7, 2 kills, 2,000 damage, and 1,400 assist. Stubble Farm with the Leopard, 1,750 and 1,400 assist. We have Jacob and the Super Conqueror, 1,391 and 700 assist. That's my Cupcake, Murat, 1,200. And Vintage Spoon with the Manicore, just shy of 1,140 and 800 assist. So now we're going to see DEIFY. I believe they are defending. We're going to see how this one pans out here. As far as you know, I'm going to try to Ray draw off. Actually, no, they're playing now as well, so probably not. We'll see how that goes out. But there's also a NA League 1, Noodleton streaming, I think it's Zeke, or yeah, Zeke versus Downside, I believe. Yes. Let's see. So The Grill 15 was a big heavy hitter for Legion here, so we will see how that continues to play out for them. Another Mana Core. So I think they're running almost the same lineup Legion is. Well, I have to double check. Let's see, Defy double Leopard this time. Interesting to see some of the tanks I'm kind of used to being brought out here. Looks like Legion is ready, and looks like Defy finally picked up their light tank, or last tank, and we should begin this second match rolling. And we are off. From Defy, we have Cheaton, double IS-7, Murat, double Leopard 1, and the Grill 15. So this time on defense, no light tank. From Legion, we have Chieftain, IS-7, double Leopard 1, E6, Mana Core, and the Grill 15. Let's see, double Leopard, IS-7 pushing down pretty much 9 line. IS-7, looks like they're going to try to punish this IS-7 cross. Does spot, bounces 1. Possibly going to give him. No, he just got him spotted. Let's see, does he get in there? Interesting. And yes, he does get in the spot. Okay, so now IS-7, they have to push over. They don't have anyone covering pretty much the A3, and to be honest, that's fine. But you just gotta make sure you cover. I think this is safe, right? To the most part. Not when he does that though. But let's see. So they have a chieftain in the grill, kind of covering. They got the leopard, double leopard, Murad, IS-7 in the south. Looks like the Manticore did take one. Looks like XGN also took one in return. Let's see, Grill 15. Most accurate gun for a German tank. Looks like Uncle Buck gave him a spin around. Doesn't take one in return, but he is going to try to get up to the top of the hill. I-7 misses. 2 seconds. 1 second. Does he take one? And he hits the gun. Unfortunate for it's like Defy here. XGN's actually taking a lot of damage here. Back down to half health. E6 full health. Leopard 1 full health. Manicore still down to 928. Uncle Buck does take one to clip by the grill. Really good shell by him. Leopard 1 from the fire actually takes a big shell. Looks like the Grill 15 took him as well. I don't know what is this guy doing. He pretty much just killed himself there. E6 got the kill, and he does. So now that was a free tank for Legion here, and that's really bad for DEIFY. Let's see, Kakashi is going to start to move up here, try to keep this Leopard 1 unspotted, so they got to push back down, trying to get into this corner. IS-7 still keeping his hit points, playing it safe as much as he can. It is still only a 600 hit point differential. Right now, Legion is in the lead. It is a 6v6, only 600 hit points. And that right there, this chieftain actually is giving, DEIFY a pretty good chance of staying alive here. 6 minutes left on that timer. Let's see, what is Legion going to do here? This guy needs to play really, really safe. I don't know why he keeps playing up. And that's why. Looks like they're sitting both the medium tanks down the middle. They're going to try to either kill this IS-7 and then try to get on base because there's no one really here to reset. Leopard 1 needs to get down. Ooh, now the chief is down to a one-shot if a lot of tanks high roll. The Grill can one-shot, but it looks like the play is getting called. I'm trying to get up in here. Actually, it's down to a one-shot. They do take him out. Looks like they got a couple lucky bounces onto this E6 here. Kakashi's son is going to get taken out, and he does. I don't know why they sent the chieftain, in my opinion. They should have never sent this chieftain, only the leopard, because that guy was on 1 hit point. Leopard 1 does get taken out, but I digress. Maybe was the call, because now they're actually trading a lot. This is actually really bad for both teams here. Legion still has a full health IS-7 and a Grill. Grille. E6 does start to take some in the back here from the IS-7 here. And he does get taken out by the Murat. Looks like the Manicore is just going to try to possibly see what's shooting them from behind. I-7 tries to get out as well. If I'm DEIFY here, I'm waiting. I'm not chasing. I'm getting safe as humanly possible. They have 3 minutes, 3 tanks. Just 1,000 hit points differential is a little bit favored for DEIFY here. Again, I would play this really, really safe if I'm DEIFY here, get the win. If I'm Legion, I'm going to try to kill as safe and quickly as possible. For example, get this Grill into the top side where the Manicore is. Get this IS-7 onto the base and have the Grill kind of do most of the damage here. Because let's see. They are rotating now because Spicy Banana could be a one-shot. Same with the Leopard. Murat is a two-shot. The Grill is a one-shot and he could go out here. The Grill's just trying to get into position. He could try to fire on the move, or this guy needs to start moving now. He does start to move, okay. It's an I-7 battle. It looks like he did get hit by the grill A from DEIFY here. Bring him down to a 1 shot for the grill, but a 2 shot for everyone else. Starts to slowly come back down. Leopard 1 gets spotted. They have a minute 50. Does bring that Manicore down to a 1 shot. He needs to just forget about this Manicore. IS-7 on IS-7 action. Does pin. Does get taken out by, looks like the Leopard 1. Yep. And now it is a 2v5. Minute 20 seconds left on that timer. Legion is going to tie this game up 1-1. Manicore is just trying to spot, see if there's anyone coming from the top side. Does a spicy banana does take him out? He does shoot him on the move, kills the Manicore. Intimidator is going to start to move in, does bounce this Goulet. Takes one for 853 from DEIFY's Goulet and does get taken out by the Leopard 1. Tie game. From the 5, we have Yor of the Group 15, 1 kill, 5,000, or just 4,700, a little bit less than 5k. Really good game out of him. Approximate IS-7, 3k, 1,400 assists. Spicy Banana, Chieftain, 2 kills, 2,300 damage, 2,400 assists. Blue Rhino with the Leopard 1, 2 kills, 16, just shy of 17, 800 assists. XGN IS-7, 1 kill, just shy of 1,000, 2,000 assists though. Donk Smasher, Leopard 1, 883. And Damien with the Murat, 1 kill, 387 with 700 assists. From Legion, we have Intimidator, Grill 15, 3,500 damage. Really good game for him as well, so that's back-to-back 3k plus games for him. Stubble Farm with the Leopard 1, 1 kill, 2,100 damage. The Eroge Pro. I'm going to say it like that. Sorry if I butcher your name, man. IS-7, 1,400 damage. Crippled Sanity, T95E6, 1 kill, 1,300 damage, 800 assist. Vintage Spoon, Manicore, 1,000 and 1,700 assist. Uncle Buck with Leopard 1, 773. And Kakashi-san, Chieftain, 462 and 629 assist. So this is going to be the 5th map pick. We're going to Miro, one of my favorite maps. Oh, we're going to Miro. Never mind. I guess he changed it. Miravanka. No, that I think I said Miro. If I said Mali, my bad. But Miravanka, one of my favorite maps to play for comp. Do I play it now? No. I want to see if the meta has changed, but it's probably not. Like as in tank positions, tank pushes. I want to see how is it DEIFY? You're gonna, I believe, yeah. So Legion has decided they will attack. So DEIFY will defend. We'll see how this goes out here. To be honest, I actually think with them being no chieftains and like no big boy, um, like DPM machines, I actually think you can literally bring triple IS-7, triple VZ, and a tank to kind of stand guard like the Sturv, and you just kind of push down a 1-2 lane if you're attacking. Get the three IS-7s, kind of take the damage up, and then the triple VZs kind of just follow line and kill any tank that's on G1, and then from there you just keep the IS-7s alive. That would be a really good play. I could see them doing that. Because it's really like, usually if you can't really push into 3 chieftains, you just take a lot of damage. But with you only having one, I mean, you could always bring super conquerors, but I think in that case, it's just so hard because of that 8-second reload. I haven't really checked my chieftain what the reload is, but I just still remember it's being one of those types of tanks where it kind of does matter. You need a lot of DPM. So it looks like Legion is ready to play. We are waiting on 2 more tanks to get brought out from DeFi, and we should get this third matchup going. Let's see. Anyone knows about sports updates? Georgia is winning. Good. Alabama lost. Good. Georgia Tech won. I'm okay with that. I need Georgia to win, and then this weekend's good up until Monday. Thank you for the follow, Uncle Buck, Kakasi, and Jacob. Just now saw those notifications got brought up here. Thank you all again. And we're off. All right. From the fire, we have the MBT, double IS-7, Marat, E6, Rhyme, and the Sturv. Interesting to see you're not bringing a chieftain on defense here. It's just one of those tanks that you just kind of, if it's limited, why not bring it? But I digress. From Legion, we have double IS-7, Marat, Leopard 1, E6, Manicore, Gruel 15. This one kind of is screaming that they're going to try to do the B play here. But we will see how that plays out. But then again, I really haven't seen Miro get played out in a long while. Double I7 is getting pushed up. E6, and looks like Marat Leopard 1 is pushing into the A cap. Manicore and the Grill's getting looks like DeFi decided, hey, Force is ours. If they're gonna do this, they gotta play it really, really fast here. They can easily triple cap here and just get past. They should have kept 1 tank, possibly 2, and get on the regular sites here, but it is 3 tanks onto that cap circle for Legion. They're going to try to kill this grill, but in my opinion, they should just really focus in on cap. 23 seconds. Let's see if they started to get into the safe spots. I'm going to quickly zoom in over here. If I'm Legion, I'm actually not playing like what they're doing. I'm getting behind this rock, and I'm staying here, because now the only tank that they can physically reset is a Leopard and the E6. Possibly the Marat here, 1 second, 0, no cap, and Legion does take away the game here, going up 2-1. Fast cap, they notice, hey, they're sending everyone down to the forest. We need to get 3 cap on, or get the cap pressure going now. And in my opinion, they could play it a little bit more safer. And just unfortunate for DeFi that they just couldn't get the guns fast enough to get that reset. But that was a quick game for Legion here. Let's see if they can try to go up 3-1, or if DeFi, if they're going to try to tie this game back up. Remember, this is a best of 7, so it's the first of 4. Right now, Legion is in that better spot. Hockey-wise, I think Stars are doing pretty good still. Yeah, 0-1. Again, this is very new to me still, so even though I say like, hey, I think this would been, I don't know if that's the play or not. I haven't touched comp in a quite a bit, and I'm still while we have some downtime, I might because it is a 5-minute timer. I want to make sure I didn't mess anything up. No one's really talking, so as of now, just probably just waiting for tanks to get called up here. Let's see. So the fight is just waiting to pick a couple tanks here. You know what? I'm just gonna get to this other one while we don't know what's happening, just so stream does not catch up. It's just a safety precaution here. Oh, looks like they are starting to pick up now. So again, I'm just making sure stream does not catch up. So we'll see how this keeps going. Let's see. We are almost ready, so I should be able to go back. Always want to see tiebreaker. I always like close games, even with I don't care. Same with sports. I want it to be a close game, not a blowout. Going to see how the other match is going. Interesting to see. Um, we should be going soon. We have all 7 tanks picked up from both sides. 113 being picked up. That's interesting. And a mouse on attack is very different, especially on Miro. But here we are. Again, we're going to see how this tank, this side pretty much goes on. We have from Legion 113, Chieftain, IS-7, Centurion Action X, E6, Manicore, and a Grill. Then from DeFi, we have Chieftain, Mouse, MBT, Double Leopard, Manicore, Girl 15. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Very interesting to see, because I think what they're going to try to do is get the Mouse sideways and pretty much have Tank's Cat behind it, possibly the Manicore. If this happens, I don't know why no one goes Lighthouse. Uncle Buck does get spotted. They don't know if it's a Manicore, though. They are expecting a push because they see a Mouse. I don't know why this Manicore is leaving. This is just very interesting to see, but again, this is just because I'm so used to if they ever keep staying one side. I know this is just me talking, but they gotta at least send some tanks to cover the flank, because now if any of one of these tanks start to move up and notice no one's shooting back or get spotted, they know what they're doing. I mean, Legion could theoretically just sit here up until the main spot. They're waiting for the Mouse. Mouse is coming along very slowly, but surely. No one's really getting spotted here. They are shooting a lot of blanks, so they decided to bring a Chieftain. In my opinion, that is one of the best tanks to bring into this spot here. Centurion Action X, I haven't really played that tank in a long time, so I wouldn't know. Manicore has decided to play a very, very aggressive bush here. In my opinion, if they actually kill this Manicore, this is going to be really, really good for them. Let's see, Defy, Chieftain gets spotted, Leopard gets spotted. Does not take one in return. Leopard does take one in return. Let's see. Again, very aggressive spot, but it is working for Legion here. If I'm Defy here, I would send the light tank back, cut through, and try to spot them. I know it's going to be a very hard task, but right now they're not getting anywhere. They're just losing a lot of hit points, not even shooting back at any of the tanks from Legion here. Right now, Legion has kept all of their hit points. It is very, very hard to spot out this Manicore. I'm surprised no one is blind firing anything. Is taking a lot of damage, down to 93 hit points. I'm going to start to get Legion side, see what all they're seeing over here. Leopard gets spotted, Chieftain. Alright, so they are going to try to get the Mouse on there. This is going to be very, very bad, because if this guy's not safe, Manicore can't kill him. Let's see. I can't tell if this Manticore has a shot on him. I'm like just very interested to see how these guys are just out in the open. He does kill the Manticore, so now this is just a GG fight. They're down almost 4,000 hit points. Legion is starting to move in now. Does take out the I-7. Good show by the Girl 15. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on that timer. Chieftain and E6 coming in to try to kill this grill. He doesn't know anything about that. He's just going to try to kill this 113, and he does. Manticore hasn't even touched his controller. Brendan Spoon doing a really good job being that light tank, just playing very aggressive, and it played out really well for them. Looks like DEIFY has not really done much, even though they are down 2 tanks. Also is Legion, but hit point wise, they haven't touched any of these tanks kind of covering. It's a good thing that Legion has decided, hey, let's just go back, send the Chieftain and the E6 back up to where they can reset or anything. And that's really good. Looks like they did send the Leopard onto the cap. The Leopard is a little bit bigger, so we shall see how this plays out here. Chieftain is just going to start to move up, try to get within proxy to there. Manticore does get spotted, does take one. Looks like the Leopard is down to a one-shot though. So now they did kill the Chieftain, Leopard down to a one-shot, so now I believe Legion can theoretically now push in and not really care. MBT is going to start to move up, Manticore down to a one-shot. Leopard 1 is going to try to get underneath their guns here. Try to keep him spotted from pushing up. Or possibly kill the Manticore if he tries to do a suicide onto this Leopard 1. So theoretically, DEIFY can still win this game. Manticore is going to start to move up. MBT, does he get the shell of the game? Grill 15 does get the shell of the game. 30 seconds left. They're going to start pushing on this Leopard 1. Is going to get taken out by the Chieftain. Does get taken out. 18 seconds left. Centurion Ashington is trucking along. This Girl 15 and MBT has to hit him. Does get the tracking shot. Girl 15 does take him out. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the Leopard does win them the game. Tie game again. GG to DEIFY here. They were down for a lot that game, and they did bring it back with that mouse kind of taking a lot of that cover, I'm going to say. DEIFY tying this game back up, and this will be Legion's map pick. From the 5, we have Yor in the Girl 15, 4 kills, 3300 game, 3300 damage. XGN Leopard 1, 2300 damage, 700 assist. Spicy Banana Leopard 1, 2300 with 1, 2, 3, 4 assist. Damien with the MBT, 1400 damage. Donk with the Mouse, 435. Lil Skrilla, Manicore, 362 assist. And Blue Rhino, Chieftain with 467 assist. From Legion, we have Kakashi-san, Chieftain, 2 kills, 5000 damage. Really good game out of him. We have XDC, Centurion Action X, 2300 damage, 1500 assist. Crippled Sanity with the E6, 1 kill, 1800 damage. Intimidator with the Grill 15, 1400 damage. Uncle Buck with the 113, 800 damage. The Eroji Pro, again, sorry if I'm butchering your name. I7, 1 kill, 540, 500 assists. And Vintage Spoon with the Manicore, 0, 0, but almost 7,000 assists. Really good game out of him. Looks like we are going into Arctic region. Not a big fan on this map. Gonna be honest. Yes. There we go. Just clarifying. They thought it was a tiebreaker already, but it is. I said best of 7, first to 4. Let's see. All right, there we go. So we should be going into defense. Legion has decided that they're going to go to defense here. Defy, defy defense. Legion is forced to attack because this is their map pick. That's a pretty strong play for Legion because if they win, and I think defense is a little bit easier on Arctic region, so they need to confirm a win to possibly force tiebreaker if Defy, because attacking on Arctic region is a lot harder. I mean, theoretically, they got to play both sides anyway, but confirming the win first would be really good for Defy here. Object 279E, very good tank if you send it on defense onto the rock. Very hard to penetrate, especially with a lot of tanks losing DPM and the accuracy reworks and everything. So we can see how this pans out here. But it looks like Legion is bringing a E5 and pretty much a barn. So they're goodbye armor, heat rounds, and Hesh just pretty much says goodbye to hit points. But we'll see how that plays out for Legion here. While they pick up here, I'm just going to talk about future stuff coming in. I'm going to try to get my setup a little bit better. I can try to get a co-host up and running still right now, just saving up, going on, because I just got to get a couple small upgrades and then I could get everything up and running. Um, I'm working with a lot of people right now, just talking right, just to try to get my visuals updated, trying to get Twitch updated a little bit so I can just try to make this a lot better for the viewers and me. So I have like hot commands to just not really have to type everything out. Trying to get a couple moderators just so like I'm trying to make this fun and also fair for everyone. So we will see how that pans out here in the future. But I am working on it still. Again, I only do this for fun and I enjoy this. So again, please be patient if I do mess up anything. Like for example, um, let me make sure they are about to pick up. But for example, like the whole Calamity sign right now, which just shows like a little white marker for everything. Um, I'm trying to make it better for emblems and everything, and the clan logo is kind of like what Noodle has. If you want to see that, just right now I can't do that, not with the resources, because I have to really update the logos to a correct size. But I digress here. We are off to our first match of Arctic region. For Defy, we have Chieftain, T57 Heavy, Object 279E, Leopard, the UDA is 1516. Kind of want to see what they bring that tank. The T95E6 and the Ryan Panzer. From Legion, we have Chieftain, Machine, E5, Murat, Leopard 1, Manticore, and the Barn. Let's see. No TD for defense here, so that could be good or bad. machine is pushing up a little aggressive. Does spot the 57 heavy, but the machine gets spotted in return. The E6 is nowhere to be seen, but he is shooting the ice. But it needs to be really, really safe. The barn is looking. Spots the chieftain and the barn. Don't know why you poke up when you have a barn. Again, play it safe. You're on defense. And for Legion here, they need to play it really safe as well. They have, looks like a Marat, Leopard, and a Manicore. Kind of just keeping eyes on the A-cap here. But this looks like they're going to do a A-cap type play anyway. Just because the Manicore is in their spot, Leopard and the Marat's going to try to get on the base while protecting the backside. So we'll see how that plays out here. I have no idea what this T57 heavy player is doing. With that chieftain being there, this guy just gets free farm. Like I said, this guy's just dead. So that's really unfortunate for DEIFY here, but Legion does get the free kill. So now this chieftain kind of gets free roam-ish. Again, with them having no TD, and the E6 has, like, he is losing a lot of hit points. I don't know why he's playing so aggressive, in my opinion. This guy's in a really good spot because they have to push into you. But again, no TD is kind of like the big giveaway. So I'll see how that plays out, but looks like DEIFY is in a really, really bad spot. And he does get taken out. Some of the Death Star. Or sorry, the barn. Yeah, the barn does take him out. So now it's a 2v7, or sorry, a 5v7. DEIFY has to try to make a play here to try to even this matchup really, really fast. If not, it looks like Legion is just about to just take over this entire side. Ryan Panzer is he's about to just get pushed out by Uncle Buck here in the machine. Leopard 1 is getting pushed out, but it's not going to really save him much. The barn actually gets... Did he drown? Looks like he did drown. That's very unfortunate. Now, if DEIFY can actually bring this game back... But they still got a chieftain, so even if this 2v1 does not go well, this E5 has a really good DPM. He does take him out. Does the Ryan Panzer take him out in return? He does not, and now this Ryan Panzer is going to get taken out. So it looks like Legion is going to go up to 3-2 here. Here's a 1v5. 20 seconds left, and that's going to be GG. There's no way he gets a reset on B. 5 seconds left. Does get spotted. Does Manicore shoot him? He does not. So now all Legion has to do is win one more to get this game out of here. DeFi is forced to win the next game to have a fighting chance to win the matchup here, to force tiebreaker. But I digress. We have DeFi with name taken, Chieftain, 1 kill, 2700 damage. Donks Master at the 279E, 1800 damage. Your Trush, Leopard 1, 1720. XGN, Rhyme Panther, 1350, 900 assist. Little Skrill at the Udes, 891. Spicy Banana at the E6, 833 and 400 assists. And then the 57 heavy, zeros across the board. Again, I just think that's just not a good spot to put a 57 heavy. I actually think a TD besides that tank would have been a lot better for them in this scenario, because again, this is the spot he was in, and really good focus fire from Legion. It just took this guy out. From Legion, we have XDC with the Barn with 1 kill, 2000 damage. Kakashi with the Chieftain, 1 kill, 2600 damage, 1500 assist. That's Mr. Cupcake. Murat, 2500 damage. Stubble Farmer, Leopard 1, 1 kill, 2000. Jacob, E5, 1 kill, just shy of 1600 damage and 1000 assist. Uncle Buck, the Machine, 2 kills, 1000 damage, 1820 hit point assist. And Intimidator with the Manticore, 746 and 200 assist. Legion is ready to rock and roll. DeFi is slowly picking up their tanks. Again, Legion has to win to pretty much not go into tiebreaker. DeFi has to win to have a chance to take the match up to go into tiebreaker and win. Again, 279E being brought out. IS4 Machine, then the Grill 15. Again, defense is really reliant on a TD, especially going on top of the hill or just covering a push, getting slapped for a 750, or if they're brought a Barn or Death Star again, or even the Waffle. It's just a really good tank to be like, hey, I want you to push. And looks like the fight is ready to roll. Will this be the last game? Or will it be forced into a tiebreaker here? And we are off. Let's see. From Legion, we have a Chieftain, Valor, Machine, 279E, IS-4, Leopard 1, Grill 15. And then from the Fire, we have Chieftain, IS-7, Double Murat, Leopard 1, E6, and a Rhine Panzer. Valor gets spotted. Takes one. Takes two. I don't think he knows about the ice. If I'm this Valor player, I'm going to try to shoot this ice. Did you send another? This is not the play. He's about to possibly take another shell here. He does. He is going to try to reverse side scrape though. Clearly Leopard 1 and the E6 is just going to try to get out of there. They did their damage. We'll see how that plays out for them. It is still in Legion's factor, only because they got a lot more hit points. They got 267, actually not that much. Chieftain does get taken out from the fire, and that's really unfortunate for the fire here. It is now a 6v7. Murat does get a really good shell into the 279E. Again, now all Legion has to really do is just wait to see what Defy does, and then react there. With that big show from Intimidator onto that Leopard 1, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left on that timer. This is looking even more grim for Defy, but again, they brought out a really close game on Miro as well, so they are not out, but it's just going to be a giant fight, upward hill battle for Defy here if they want to try to get this game locked in and tiebreaker going. But they are sending two tanks, IS-4 and the Valor, onto the backside here. They do have a Murat, and no one really else to cover him. They could get out two tanks here, and this is going to be really bad for Defy here. I think this would pretty much lock up the game here. We'll see what happens. not much going on. If I'm these two players, I'm not even going to shoot the IS-7. Again, I'm not trying to shoot this IS-7 because this gives away my position. IS-4 does get spotted. Murat does get spotted in return, but he is taking a lot of damage.